Assalamu alaikum class, this is your revision session of your chapter number 12 and 13. During this lecture, we will discuss about the main key points of your chapter number 12 and 13. First, we are going to start with the chapter number 12, that is how far did Pakistan achieve stability following the death of Jinnah. The key points are Pakistan in 1948, Khwaja Nizamuddin, Ghulam Muhammad, Iskandar Mirza, Muhammad Ayub Khan, Decade of the Development, and General Yahya Khan. Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Khwaja Nizamuddin, Ghulam Muhammad, and Iskandar Mirza are the Governor Generals of Pakistan, whereas Iskandar Mirza also played a role as the President of Pakistan. Muhammad Ayub Khan also played a role as the President of Pakistan. Agha Muhammad Yahya Khan also played the role as President of Pakistan. Pakistan in 1948, although Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah had helped establish Pakistan as an independent country fully recognized by the United Nations, there were still many problems which had to be overcome by his successors. Pakistan was a poor country with the mass of its people living close to subsistence level. The landowners dominated politics and provided the main support for the Muslim Leagues. It was they who held the seats in the National Assembly. Relations with India were poor, particularly over Kashmir. Despite the work of the Quaid-e-Azam, Pakistan remained a country of 5 different regions with different languages. The Quaid-e-Azam had not been in office long enough to introduce the new constitutions. Indeed, his taking office as Governor General had created confusions about the respective roles of Governor General and the Prime Minister. It was these problems which faced the men who were governed Pakistan in the years after the death of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Khwaja Nizamuddin 1948 to 51. Khwaja Nizamuddin made Governor General and Liaquat Ali Khan as Prime Minister in the 14th September 1948. 3 days after the death of Quaid-e-Azam, Khwaja Nizamuddin became the new Governor General of Pakistan. Nizamuddin was the leader of the Muslim League at the time and was also Chief Minister of East Pakistan. He was respected as the honest and talented politician. Prime Minister Liaquat Ali Khan remained in office. Khwaja Nizamuddin quickly realized that Liaquat Ali Khan had the confidence of the government, administration, and people of Pakistan. People looked up to him because he was close associated, a most trusted companion of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Moving to the next, Ghulam Muhammad, that is from 1951 to 55. October 1951, Ghulam Muhammad sworn as a Governor General of Pakistan. In April 17, 1953, Nizamuddin dismissed from premiership. Muhammad Ali Bogra appointed as the Prime Minister. 5-year plans of economy introduced. After the death of Liaquat Ali Khan, Ghulam Muhammad became the third Governor General of Pakistan. He had been the finance minister in the cabinet. He persuaded Khwaja Nizamuddin to become the Prime Minister, under which Liaquat Ali Khan had become more prestigious office than Governor General. Ghulam Muhammad was the first of a number of the major political figures in Pakistan who had risen from amongst the civil services to high office. Moving next. Make sure that this is your revision session, so I could not and I am not able to revise even the whole chapter, so we are discussing the main points. So the next is Iskandar Mirza 1955 to 58. 1955, Iskandar Mirza became the acting Governor General. Muhammad Ali Bogra dismissed as Prime Minister. 5 October 1955, he gave a unit system theory. West Pakistan to be treated as one unit, not four provinces. On the 23rd March in 1956, he gave the constitutions announced. On 12 September 1956, Chaudhry Muhammad Ali resigns. Hussain Shahid made Prime Minister. Major General Iskandar Mirza was one of the 5 members selected for Muhammad uh, Ghulam Muhammad's cabinet, who was not the member of the assembly. From May 1954, he was the governor of East Pakistan. When Ghulam Muhammad had retired due to ill health, Iskandar Mirza was made acting governor general. He decided that what Pakistan needed was a leader capable of taking decisive action. As a politician with a military background, having served in the British Army, Mirza was not afraid to take it. The rights granted by the constitution was the free speech and assembly, right to vote, right to political parties, right to criticize, freedom from unlawful arrest, freedom from religion, freedom of religion, equality as a citizen, equality or in the culture, equality in the society, rights to security, rights to marry, rights to education, right to own property, choose trade or profession, right to practice that profession. Moving further, we have Muhammad Ayub Khan from 1958 to 69. Uh, After taking the power, General Ayub Khan announced that he hoped that a period of military rule would settle Pakistan. Since the death of Quaid-e-Azam and Liaquat Ali Khan, the government of Pakistan had been subjected to so much change and uncertainty that it has been difficult to develop industries, support agriculture, and maintain even a basic level of